Hello. So, a number of you at the moment have got sore backs. So, what I decided I would do is show you what we've been doing at the beginning of sessions for people with sore backs, just to help with that. And the first thing to say, however, is if you do have a sore back, my advice is to keep moving gently. So do some walking or stuff like that. Just make sure that before you do that, you engage your glutes so you can and your quads, so that you're not putting any impact through here. So I would say like some squats, and then maybe a lunge. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Like we do at the beginning of sessions, and squeezing that glute and really engaging all round here. Yeah. Okay, so let's get going. So it's dead quick, dead quick, dead easy. I'm going to get on the floor so that you can actually see me. So yeah, so these are tried and tested just on my part really. So and I suppose what I would say is the first few are fairly simple and quite easy to do, and then the ones a little bit later on might be a bit twingy if you've got a sore back at the moment. So start with the first few, see how you get on, start with a few reps and then build up over time. It's like anything, like once you get going, and it's a cumulative effect really. So anyway, so we'll do the first one. So the first one, I mean, you'll know most of these anyway, they're not rocket science. So I've got my hands under my shoulders, I've got my knees under my hips, yeah? And I've got my core pulled in. I'm going to breathe in, and as I breathe in, I'm going to tuck my tailbone under. So this is the cat-cow, yeah? So breathe in, tuck your tailbone under, and then breathe out. Yeah, breathe in. So I'm arching my cat up like a cat, and then I'm releasing it somehow like a cow. Don't ask me. And then one more. Breathe in and then breathe out. Okay, so I would start with 3 if you've got a sore back at the moment, increasing anywhere up to 12. Okay, and then the next one we're going to do is thread the needle. Okay, so largely in the same position. I'll move my knees back a little bit, and what I'm going to do is just come underneath my armpit and follow with my head, and then I'm going to come back the other way and again follow with my head. So come up like that, yeah, like that, and you open up your chest and also the backs of your shoulders and across the top, because as you will have heard me say before, quite often the pain, if it's here, it might not be caused by that particular area. It might be caused further up, like tension up here, or because you've not activated your glutes sufficiently. Might be wear and tear, but it could be a number of things. So that will help with this. So I'm going to do it on the other side. So again, take your time. Yeah. Okay, so those ones, fairly straightforward. We're starting to get a little bit more into it now. So this one, we're just going to bring the knee in and we're going to extend out. Now what I want you to try and do is try and avoid your hips swiveling up and down like this. So try and keep your hips stable. It's not easy, it's very tempting. So pull your core in as well. So we want, I mean, I know we're stretching our back, but we don't want to put any additional strain on it. So we're going to come in and out, come in and out, come in and out like so, okay? You don't have to do it as quickly as that, probably want to do it a bit slower. Also with the breathing, so we breathe in as the knee's coming up and breathe out as we're pushing away, so like this. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, try and keep those hips stable. Breathe in, breathe out, okay? So that's kind of like a bit of a middle of the road one. The next one, a bit of a yoga one. So I've got my knees splayed out. Okay, so we'll get a little stretch across here, but then I'm just going to come down to the floor. So that's child's pose, and I've got my head tucked under as well. It might not be ideal for you to do this one. If your back's really sore, then give this one a miss. Okay, get down as low as you can. Shouldn't be hurting anywhere, should just feel a stretch. and then you just hold this one, and then come back up when you're ready. Okay, and then the last one that I would do, and what I found, is that, like I say, it's not so much my back that's the problem. I think I've got really tight hamstrings, and if I don't stretch them out properly, that's when I get a twinge in my back. That's what I've learned about myself. So this is the last one I do. So I've got my knees bent, so what I would call a soft bend. Just let me just go up here quick. Just hopefully that my laptop doesn't conk out while I do this. Knees in a soft bend, and I'm just going to come down. And as soon as your back starts to twinge, stop, and then just come back up and use your core to come back up, yeah? So I'm just going to go down, down, down. For me, I can keep going because I need to stretch the backs of these legs, okay? And then if you're down towards the floor, right, I'm going to go. My laptop's about to die, so hopefully you found that useful, and hopefully the back is back to normal soon. Okay, bye.